Hi guys, welcome to Wendy's Eating Show. I miss you so much. I have 57 more shoutouts to go and my last video was way too long, so in the spirit of the storm outside right now, this is gonna be a quick lightning round. Jay, you're the flyest kid in this cohort. Jeremy, you have a really cool North Face jacket. I wonder where you got it. Jesus, nothing but respect for my president. Lightning round. Jawen, you're gonna be the coolest architect in the future. Jessica, I'm still waiting on my custom Air Force Ones. And Juan, I can't wait to see what kind of photographer you become. Junior, thank you so much for Rick-rolling me. Kendall, isn't it great that City are still champions of the Premier League? And Kevin Williams, one of my favorite leaders to have had with me during college tour. Lightning round. Kevin Villanueva, I know we've been a lot together this summer, but thank you for reminding me that you don't play soccer. Layla, sorry I mispronounced your awesome name. And Lena, your dedication to your sisters and learning new languages is nothing but admirable. Lizbeth with an S, I love you, but please stay away from McDonald's. Lizbeth with a Z, you're my favorite burgundy girl. And Marcel, your TikToks are hilarious, but I don't think they're gonna make you go viral. Miriam, I've never gotten to bond more with a scholar over the course of a summer than with you. Maymuna, you've impressed me since the day I met you with your dedication to your academics. And Melanie, you're my favorite burgundy girl, way more so than Angie. It's raining really, really hard outside, but I don't have time for a break. Lightning round. Mia, I can't wait for your little sister to be a part of our program. Michael P, you're gonna be the best dentist, engineer, Yeezy wearer ever. And Michael S, please teach me how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Shout out to Michelle Garcia for not leaving the program. Shout out to Michelle Garcia Huerta for reminding me I'm brown. And shout out to Mikhail, who's reminding me that I am not 6 feet tall. Shout out to Nadia H for being cooler than your sister. Shout out to Nadia M for being open-minded about her college tour roommates. And shout out to Najat, thank you for emailing me about completing your survey. Shout out to Natalie for eating chicken McNuggets and being pretty good at tennis. Shout out to Niamani for being the best representation Staten Island will ever get. And shout out to Nicola for making me put on your wig. Lightning round. Shout out to Nicole for being way better at math than I will ever be. Shout out to Napone for wanting me to refer to him as Jay. And shout out to Norielis for being my favorite burgundy girl as of right now. Shout out to Olu for knowing the lyrics to all the Minecraft parodies. Shout out to Osa for being the hardest worker ever and still hating me. And shout out to Paola for having the weirdest moment with me in room 5D while we listened to Moonlight Sonata for some reason. Shout out to Rachel for being our future next best fantasy writer. Shout out to Raymond for eating Oreos for dinner. And shout out to Rivana for watching SVU Law and Order way too much. There's real lightning outside right now, so if my face gets lit up, you know why. Like, if there's light, not if I get shot in the face. This is crazy. Lightning round. Shout out to Roger for selling me my first pair of J's. Shout out to Rolicia for taking care of Cinnamon. And shout out to Rosemont for being Sasha's favorite scholar. Shout out to Ruben for having the ability to spot a fake Supreme sweater. Shout out to Sade for being the only scholar in 2021 who's probably gonna go on Knowles too soon. Shout out to Samiha for telling me she hate bugs within 5 minutes of meeting me. Shout out to Sarah and her brother Carlos, Juan, or Jose. Shout out to Sean for wearing Primitive exclusively. And shout out to Sergio for coming to college tour even though you did not want to. Shout out to Sir Dylan for having the best name in the cohort. Shout out to Samaya for being my favorite filmmaker. And shout out to Taylor for having hot Cheetos and Little Wayne for breakfast every day. Shout out to Tenda for letting yourself get bullied by Enlick. Shout out to Tristan for taking an express bus just to get to programming. And shout out to Vanessa for starring in a weird SEO commercial. Lightning round. Shout out to Vincent for letting Jack flourish in your friendship. Shout out to Wendy for being awesome and resilient. And I hope you're journaling. And shout out to Wickinson for being a spirited little adult and checking in on me when Kobe died. Shout out to Yamile. So shout out to Sunset Park. And shout out to Yoel for being my final shout out. And thank you for putting me on to a bunch of weird conspiracy videos. And that's it. I'm done. Yes. Finally. Done. Thank God. I still have to edit this. There's so many kids. There's 114 kids. I'm finally done. Well, we reached the end of our journey, and we've come a long way together, you and I. But look at how much we've grown. This whole journey, I was searching for lightning, but it turns out it was in the hearts of the friends you met along the way. And if I didn't shout you out in this video, it's probably because you were mean to me once, and I cried in the LIU bathroom because of you. So that's it for now, and remember kids, every memorable YouTube video ends with a memorable send-off.
Shout out to everybody except for Willie, alright? like you guys a lot more than 2022, but don't tell them. Shout out Roger for always trying to dress better than me. Nice try. Shout out Jamea, always having a ton of energy. I know you probably still have that right now. I also want to shout out Brianna, who I know is one of my most resilient friends. And I also want to shout out the whole Burgundy Girl Squad. Friends for life. Shout out John Paul, who I actually ran into, and I had a mask on and he had a mask on, and I hear from behind me, I hear, "Hey, Willie." And it was John Paul, and I was like, "How did you recognize me? I have this mask on." And he said, "'Cause of your hair." And I said,